Well, guys and gals, it's me, George, the shade tree fix-it man. And there's an empty spot over there by the shed. Every time I came out, I saw that thing sitting over there buried in the snow, and it kept calling to me, and I couldn't just leave it sitting there all winter long. That's just the way it is, you know. So I did what I had to do. I got my truck out, put it four-wheel drive low, hooked a chain to it, and we dragged it out. And here it is sitting in the shop. It's about 33 degrees outside, right around freezing. And I've got the heater going here just to melt some of the snow that was on this puppy. And I guess that means, now that I brought it in, I'm going to start working on it. So that's another project to keep me busy, like I don't have enough already. I haven't picked up all the parts from the last one yet. And of course I got to work on the Goofy cart. I've been working on that. I got something else to show you to do with that. Whoa, almost tripped over. I'm pulling the old tires off of these wheels. Hard to do by yourself. So I made arrangements for my oldest boy to come over tomorrow and give me a hand. And we'll get them off of there, and we'll get our new tires on. Then I will be able to take the new tires and wheels and set them up here, and I can bring the body back out. Actually, I won't have to bring the body back out. All I have to do is take a measurement from right here where the front bolts down and measure back from there to the front of the tire wherever it lands. And that way I don't have to drag it in and out of the house. I'm still working on it in the house. And I'm working on another part of the Goofy cart down cellar, and I'll show you that. So hold on to your hats, because here we go. Well, here we are with our mock-up of the windshield. It's not even close to being done. But you can get an idea of where I'm heading with this. And I'll have to do some modifications to this clamp on the top. Like I said, this is just a mock-up, roughed in. And it comes down through here in the firewall, and will eventually get bolted down underneath here. Whoops, if I get you lined up. Of course, I've got to cut this off here shorter, and I'll thread it, and I'll probably weld a washer right on here on the pole itself, and then it'll be threaded down underneath with a lock nut on it. And I gotta do some dressing up of my bracket, this homemade bracket, and I'm gonna modify it some more. And the stand for the windshield has got to be modified a little bit more too. Let's see, I'll probably have to adjust my rod here, get this to sit down. So I had this all set up so this would sit on here, flush at the bottom. So, and probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some wax paper on the bottom of my windshield here and stick it down in there, and I'm going to fill this in with wood filler so that this can be no hole there. And basically that windshield will just sit into the wooden bracket, and the bracket will get bolted up from the bottom. Probably two lag screws, one on each side here, just to tie it into the cowl. So there's where we're headed with that. And I don't think it's going to stay silver. I don't know. I might maybe paint that a copper color or something like that. If I was rich, I'd send it out and have it chrome plated, you know what I mean? But we're not rich, so we're not going to do that. And one more thing I can show you, if I can get down here. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it or not, but the light is terrible here. There you go. There's a better shot of it. Now they're a little bit too fat in the flames. But we'll perfect them. That's just a first. It's goofy. Looks more like an alligator, don't he? That's where we're headed. That's the kind of idea that I have in mind. And that's another one of those things we're working on right there. Now I'm looking at this. Maybe I'll have to weld a piece on here to have it come out like that, instead of just having that straight down. If I put a little piece of something on there and sand it down and everything else, yeah, we'll see. So that gives you an idea of what I'm thinking about. Crazy, man, crazy. Well, what do you think about it, Goofy? Oh yeah, I think it's just great. What do you think?